All right, what is up, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence. Welcome back to another PE Live. It's interesting to see some of the comments already beforehand. We're going to be talking about Game of the Year hopefuls for 2019. I think there's going to be a lot of hopefuls that are out there. Yes, including Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order for the Nintendo Switch, which last time I recall is a fully fledged action RPG releasing exclusively on the Nintendo Switch, not a free-to-play mobile game. All right, so we're going to be talking about that as well. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, but I think most people would think that free-to-play mobile games are not better than full-fledged first-party console games, right? So yeah, we are going to be talking about that today, guys. Game of the Year hopefuls. We're also going to be discussing other things as well. Hey, it's not even about Game of the Year. It's not. Hey, it's everybody's opinion. Everybody's opinion in terms of it. I think that Marvel Ultimate Alliance definitely is a hopeful. Like I said, it's a hopeful for Game of the Year. Absolutely, I think it is. It's looking really good. I know you're too young to have known the other games that came out beforehand, and you like to play. You're more of the Generation Z or whatever they call it, where you like to play free-to-play mobile games. You think those are better than stuff from like Intelligent Systems and Team Ninja and people who know how to make real, fully fledged games. I understand that, VC. I understand. You're part of the new generation that thinks free-to-play mobile games are better. But you know what? Like I said, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about everything, and we're going to discuss different stuff and get everybody's opinions, no matter how wrong you guys are on, well, some of you guys, well, particularly VC in this case. No matter how wrong VC is in this case, we will talk about all what you guys think and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it right now. Let's go ahead and get right into it. In terms of Ninja News, guys, we got a lot of different content on the channel. We had 2 different videos today, and you guys seem to have been taking a liking to the videos today more than yesterday with Pokemon. So I'm not making any Pokemon videos until we actually get some real information, because you guys did not care. But the Mortal Kombat video that we had and the MPD sales did good, or it's doing good. And also the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 video. That's actually been some of my best videos in terms of views, have been Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. So it seems like you guys are really interested and excited about that. So I might make another one this week. We might have like a Saturday or Sunday Marvel Ultimate Alliance video, or we just might wait till next week. Probably going to get some more information on the game before E3. So we'll talk about that some more as well in some new videos. Guys, when it comes to PE Live today, if you want to watch the replays of PE Live, just remember, now, not all the replays will be in your sub boxes. And I'm going to put this on the PE community page. Okay, not all of the replays will be in your sub boxes. Sometimes you just have to go to PE Live on the homepage because it's unlisted, but it will show up in the playlist. Okay, so what the hell is going on? Oh, my TV in the living room is on. Give me 1 second, guys. I was watching some Twitch and I was like, what the heck was that? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I was like, what the heck is that noise? I did not know what that was. And then I'm like, oh, okay, there was an ad that played on one of the Twitch. Like, I was watching a Twitch streamer and he went offline and then he went back online and an ad played and I was like, what the heck? But anyway, so yeah, so guys, if you want to watch the replays of PE Live, all of the different replays of PE Live, a lot of them will be on the playlist on the community page. So if you don't know how to access the playlist, guys, it's very easy. All you have to do is go to my main homepage by clicking my name, Player Essence, in any one of my videos. Okay, and then once you get to the homepage, all you have to do is you'll get to right here when you click on my name. You'll get to right here to Player Essence, and then all you have to do is click over to the community tab, and then you click there, and then sorry, not the community tab, my bad. Homepage, and then you go down to PE Live. Right here, you'll be able to see it if you just scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see all of our different PE Lives. Like, this isn't going to be in your sub box, but it's going to be right here. So a lot of them are going to be listed right here and not in your sub boxes, because I don't want to flood you guys' sub boxes with videos. Like for today, we already had 2 videos in you guys' sub boxes. I want those ones to stand out so you guys don't miss like the actual dedicated videos like these right here that are the shorter ones, right? Like 10 minutes, like the 15 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. And then like the PE lives, if you guys want to watch any of the replays, feel free to just hop on to right here. Now, some of them will be put in your sub boxes, but a lot of them won't. Like, especially if I do 2 videos in the morning, then nah, I'm not going to have a bunch of PE lives in you guys' sub boxes for the rest of the day. You might get one of them or none of them in your sub box. So if you do want to watch a replay, just make sure you guys head over right here. You guys will be able to watch all the different PE lives that have went down. All right. Let's see here. Well, we all know that's not true, VC. So you can sit there and you can tag me all you want to, but we all know that's not the case. We all know that's not the case. Fire Emblem Three Houses is gonna make 10 times more money than than Dragon Quest Rivals. You know why? How I know this? Because that damn mobile game, Fire Emblem Heroes, destroyed Fire Emblem Rivals, and the video game, in terms of the real Fire Emblem, is gonna destroy Fire Emblem Heroes when it comes to revenue and all that. So we all know what you're saying is stupid. So nothing. Stop tagging me with that garbage. All right, so let's go. Moving on here. Is it Kalen Mulkey? Kellen Mulkey with the dollar donation. Thank you so much, Kalen. Do appreciate that. You are the top streamer, just so we are going to move back over. So if you guys want me to give you a shout out, that's it for Ninja News. If you guys want me to give you a shout out and you're not saying stupid stuff like VC's saying, then I'll be more than happy to give you a shout out. And it's taking forever to load up on all my stream stats. There we go. Come on, take your time. Take your time. All right. So thank you so much, Kevin, for the dollar donation. No message. So we're going to go ahead and get your name up here on the top stream board here. I think that's a first for you, man. I appreciate the dollar donation. Kevin M with the $1. First donation of the stream. And like I said, no message there, so I appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's say hi to everybody here but VC. Let's see here. 10th Gen, what's up, 10th Gen? Tomix, 935. Let's see here. It's not about your beliefs, dude. It's just about, it's like, you're saying silly things. You're saying stuff based, you're saying like a free-to-play You'll go and complain to Baron and say Marvel Ultimate Alliance isn't anywhere near Game of the Year hopeful. You'll sit there and complain, yet you are promoting a free-to-play mobile game over a full-fledged Fire Emblem title where you get all of the content in the game. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're very sometimes, like I said, like you want to sit there and throw your opinions on people, but then suggest something stupid as hell, like, oh, well, a free-to-play mobile game is better than Fire Emblem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dumb. No matter what way you look at it, that's stupid, and you know it is. You know it is. And you know it is. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you said it was. It's still, like, why isn't his opinion valid? Why is your opinion on Fire Emblem, a game that you haven't played, why is that valid? Like, why is that valid over his thought that he thinks that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is going to be Game of the Year? What makes that to where he doesn't think it's going to be Game of the Year? Let me know. Let me just answer that question. Why is it not compared to all these different games that we're talking about? Why is his opinion on what he thinks is going to be Game of the Year? How is that brain dead and stupid? Because you said it's brain dead. You said to Baron on Twitter, you said it's brain dead that he would think that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is Game of the Year material. So why is your opinion on what he has to say brain dead, but you saying, oh, well, most people would think a Dragon Quest mobile game that's in Japanese compared to Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem is a game that gets rated 90s or higher, dude. 90s or higher for Fire Emblem games, all right? Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates have like a combined of like 90 average on Metacritic or something like that, or like high 80s, and then Fire Emblem Awakening was like a 93. You're saying, oh, that game sucks, but a free-to-play mobile game is better? How is that not brain dead? That's what I want to know. How is that not brain dead? That's what I'm saying. Like, explain to me how that's not brain dead. But how is that not brain dead? Sitting there and saying a free-to-play mobile game is better than Fire Emblem, since his opinion on Marvel Ultimate Alliance is garbage and brain dead and stupid. Since you know so much and you're the all-knowing VC, please explain to me why a free-to-play mobile game is better than a fully content-packed Fire Emblem game that gets 90+ rated out there from Intelligent Systems, one of the best studios. Explain to me. What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going, Credastro? I'll continue saying hi to everybody. Malcard, what's good? Dawson, what's up, man? Let's see, your Hunter N64. You said we know OJ. I just want to know how it's brain dead, Hunter, when it comes to it. Because, like I said, I wouldn't bring this up if he wasn't trying to sit there and crap on Baron's opinion. Baron's opinion is brain dead. And then he came into the stream here and said that's also brain dead. So without even saying Baron's name, I'll read off what VC said. Not to knock Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, but hold up. No, not that. He said, I I think he erased. He said, "Oh yeah, Astral Chain is game of the year, not some Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. That's just brain dead fact." So before playing any of the games, he's claiming that something is a fact. Astral Chain is not out yet. Fire Emblem Three Houses is not out yet. Or sorry, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is not out yet. But he's claiming that something is a fact. So and it's brain dead. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to know. That's fine if he's trolling. That's fine. But we can make him look stupid. We can make him look stupid. Just like that's why I said when nobody takes his opinion seriously. Because if he's trolling, that's fine. But then nobody takes his opinion seriously. Like nobody, and then he says, "Oh, a lot of people take my opinion seriously." I don't think people take your opinion seriously. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. So let's continue on with the shout outs. P10. Unless he was trolling Baron too. Unless he was trolling Baron, which I don't think he was trolling Baron. I think he was honestly saying his opinion. Karen Buckley, what's good, Karen Buckley? Nero, what is up? Let's see. Hey, Fire Emblem Three Houses could be better than Astral Chain. Oh, we don't know yet. That's why we're here to talk about hopefuls. Did it say? The thing about this is sometimes people, you guys don't read the titles. Early Game of the Year 2019 hopefuls. I didn't say what game is going to win Game of the Year flat out. Tell me right now and call other games stupid because I don't like them. I didn't say that. I said it said early Game of the Year 2019 hopefuls. Hopefuls. What you think? Not, oh, I think this game's better. You're wrong. We're brain dead poo-poo pants. Not that. That's not what I said. It says hopefuls. I didn't say crap all over other people's opinion on what they feel is good or not. That's not what the title says. The title didn't say that. So I don't understand why he rushes in here freaking crapping all over Baron. Baron's not even here. Baron's not even here to talk. That's not what the title says, to sit there and crap all over people's opinion. Because if that's the case, let's just sit here and crap all over Dragon Quest Rivals, the game that he promotes. Everybody can sit here and say that game is trash, dude. But yet you're over here saying it's great. That's all I'm trying to say. Like I said, you rush the judgment too quick sometimes, VC. That's the only problem you have, is that you rush the judgment way too quick. All right. Let's see here. All right. So let's move on here. Big Milo. What's up, Big Milo? Party Man. What is up, Party Man? And the only reason why I said that, oh, well, crapping on people's opinions, makes no sense. The only reason why I'm kind of calling VC out for that is because he just said inside here, it's my opinion. Well, you rushing over here talking about Baron's opinion is trash? Come on now. Let's not be hypocritical here. Shout outs to Kaylin Mulkey as well with the another $1 donation. Thank you so much. Extending that top stream ninja lit to $2 now. Mudkip for Life is here. What's up, guys? Streamlabs is here. Me and Baron are in the Flat Grass Club that make it like I was being mean to him, and the Flat Grass Club. Okay. At least you commented on a game that you've seen before, like you've seen, and you can sit there and just talk about graphics. We're talking about the actual like game in terms of gameplay and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you've ever played any of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I don't think you have. Because actually Marvel Ultimate Alliance, X-Men Legends was definitely like X-Men Legends and the original Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That was definitely one of my like Game of the Year hopefuls back when those two games came out. Not Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. I think that came out in I think it was 2006 or something like that. So for me, it was definitely a Game of the Year hopeful. I thought it was really good. And the original, when X-Men Legends came out, that game was freaking dope. That came out, I think 2003 or 2004, one of those two. So that was definitely a Game of the Year hopeful for me. It was one of mine. When I played it, I thought it was freaking amazing, So yeah. Alucard, what's up, Alucard? How's it going? TG Lopez says gameplay over flat grass. Absolutely. Gameplay is better than flat grass. Let's see here. Astral Chain is likely to be that's not what you said originally. No, that's not what you said. You went on, you added some sauce to it and said that his opinion was brain dead. You know what I'm saying? So you added some extra sauce to it. You didn't just say that. And once again, it's hopefuls, plural, hopefuls. That doesn't mean, this is a hopeful and this other game is not. It's hopefuls, as in there can be multiple picks and like, hey, this game could win Game of the Year. And it's not Game of the Year in terms of overall Game of the Year. It's Game of the Year in terms of categories. It can be Action RPG of the Year. It can be this game, Platformer of the Year. There's very different varieties to Game of the Year. We're not talking about a singular Game of the Year. We're talking about Game of the Year hopefuls. It's plural. It's not one game to rule them them all. That's not what it is. So I'm saying you rushing it. You rush the judgment too fast. You rush the judgment too fast, VC. Mav Intensify says, I'm hoping Animal Crossing is as good as the hype people have for it. Me too. Me too. What is flat grass? Go watch the Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer. Then look at the grass once they go into a battle. Action game of the year, stuff like that. Exactly. Multiple different game of the years. Now we can have overall game of the year, which you can talk about. That's not what I was talking about, though. It says hopefuls. It's plural. It's not just one game that's going to win, and that's what you think. That's not what I was talking about. Game of the year awards, there's always different varieties and categories, guys. There's always, and like, you guys should know coming into the stream, you know I'm going to talk about multiple different things. It's not just going to be one singular game of the year, and we're not necessarily talking about, like I said, the game awards or anything like that. We're just giving opinions on certain things. There's no need to sit there if somebody else says one game, well, that game sucks. Oh, like that. What does that do? You know what I'm saying? Like what does that do? So let's see here. So let's move on. Not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to make sure that we have a good discussion, because I think when you start putting down other people's opinions and stuff like that, that's when discussions start to get a little bit hostile between gamers. Have you guys noticed that? If you start saying, like, somebody says something like somebody says, oh, well, I like this, then somebody else comes and says, well, that's stupid. That's when things get starting to get like what are you here for? Like, what do you add to the conversation? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you adding to the conversation when you sit there and like just trash what I like, you know? Like, what does that add? That adds nothing but negativity to the conversation. And like, most people don't want people doing that to them all the time in terms of what they like. If somebody was to say, like, okay, for example, oh, Astral Chain looks hype. Do you want 4 or 5 people coming and say Astral Chain looks trash? Not really. I mean, that's silly, is it not? So that's what I'm talking about here. And that's why I built Player Essence in the first place, because I always feel that, I mean, now, like I said, you don't have to agree or like everything that I like or think that everything looks good, and that's fine. But I mean, there's no need to sit there and like trash somebody's opinion like that, especially when, like I said, it's just a very basic opinion. Like saying that Marvel Ultimate Alliance or saying that Astral Chain or saying whatever game that you think, right, is a game of the year quality. That doesn't take away from what you like. That doesn't stop what you like or stop you liking from what you like. Just because Baron thinks that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is a game of the year hopeful, that doesn't take away from Astral Chain. That doesn't mean, oh, well, Astral Chain's not going to get it now. Well, that doesn't mean like, oh, well, just like Horizon Zero Dawn, some people thinking that Horizon Zero Dawn was game of the year or Nier was game of the year instead of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That doesn't take away from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If somebody thinks that Nier or Horizon Zero Dawn were game of the year, that doesn't take away from that. Now, you can objectively talk about the two games. So like, let's say somebody says something, then you've played both games, you want to objectively talk about it and list reasons why you think. That actually adds to the conversation instead of just saying, you're stupid, that's brain dead, that's it, and then moving on. You know, if you want to objectively talk about things, then that's one thing. But when it's not objective and you just kind of rush in there and say stuff, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it adds much to the conversation, that's all. Let's see here. You had negativity to Dragon Quest Rivals. Well, that was breeded off of your initial negativity with Fire Emblem Three Houses, by the way. I would have said that if you didn't start with Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's see here. Anthem could be in the category of the biggest letdown game of the year. It could be. It could be. Sigma Avatar, what's up, man? Too many games. It's that look good. It's hard to pick. Yeah, it's hard to pick right now. Let's see. Yeah, he was crapping on Fire Emblem. He hasn't played a damn Fire Emblem game since Path of Radiance or whatever on the freaking GameCube, and he was crapping. He hasn't played the new school Fire Emblem games. He's only played Shadow Dragon and he's played Path of Radiance. The new school Fire Emblem games are different from the old school Fire Emblem games, and he's sitting there and crapping on every single Fire Emblem game just because he didn't like Path of Radiance and Shadow Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though the new school. So I mean, he started it first, so that's the reason why. Like, and not only that, but he promoted a mobile game right before that. So you set yourself up for that one, dude. When you sit there, you trash Fire Emblem, but then promote a mobile game, you know? A mobile game with microtransactions that you can't understand, by the way, too. GOTY Gaming, what's good, man? I'm anticipating a lot of things. I think the hopefuls are a lot. I'm not closed-minded, unlike some people here. My hopefuls, let me go over my hopefuls, okay? Let me go over my hopefuls for you guys. I think Marvel Ultimate Alliance is definitely a hopeful, looking at what they're doing there with the online play, the offline play, all the different X-Men that you can use now, and all the different characters that they have in there. The gameplay's solid. It looks good. It's fun to play. There's a ton of replay value. There's going to be a ton of replay value. That's definitely a hopeful. Astral Chain is absolutely up there at the top right now, and I think it's one of the front runners for Game of the Year just because of the look of it. We haven't seen as much though. We need to see more gameplay of Astral Chain. It looks great, but we just know a lot more about features and content in Marvel Ultimate Alliance over Astral Chain. So Astral Chain literally just looks better in terms of graphically. It looks better, and it's from a team that has more of a pedigree than Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So definitely a frontrunner, Astral Chain. I think another game, of course, Fire Emblem Three Houses. We know about the gameplay in that. We know about the styles and kind of what they're going for. We need to learn more about the content in the game and what it's going to offer long-term, like replay value and things like that. So Fire Emblem Three Houses is definitely a hopeful for me. Another game that a lot of people maybe aren't mentioning, and once they do, Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Maker 2 is definitely a hopeful for me as well because there's so much content in that game. There's so much variety. You can literally play that game forever. So that's also another hopeful for me as well. Now, do I think that in terms of overall Game of the Year, I mean, do I think that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is going to win it for me? Probably not. I'm thinking that it's either going to be for me, it's going to be Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's going to be Astral Chain. But I also think kind of going outside of Nintendo, I think that like stuff like Gears of War. Gears of War, for me, I don't like Gears of War. But I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say, if you like Gears of War, that's stupid. That's brain dead. I'm not going to do all that. I think Gears of War, I don't like Gears of War. I don't think it's Game of the Year. But I think that it's a hopeful for Game of the Year. Absolutely, it's a hopeful for Game of the Year because it's going to have the graphics. There's going to be hype. There's going to be hype going into it. There's going to be all of that. So I think Gears of War has a chance to win Game of the Year as well. Definitely a hopeful for, and if not like a best shooter, best story or narrative or, things like that, as well. So yeah, absolutely. I also think, guys, this, I guess, for me, I don't qualify it. I mean, last year for me, Super Smash was my Game of the Year. So I'm not really counting that this year. Some people are basing it off the Game Awards, but I'm not. So if some of you guys are wondering, well, what about Smash Brothers? Because it came out at the end of last year and it wasn't eligible for the Game Awards. I'm not talking about that because most normal people would have just gave like Smash Brothers was a 2018 game. It was not a 2019, or it's not like we're gonna roll it over to this year. Any of that garbage. Just like Xenoblade 2 for me was like co-game of the year or right underneath. It was a game of the year stuff for 2017. It wasn't 2018 or eligible for that stuff that freaking that garbage that the Game Awards does. So for me, if you guys are wondering about Smash, that's where I put it. It's 2018. It won all its awards last year, not this year. So. Most of these mobile games wishes they were looking as good as Fire Emblem Three Houses. They wish. I know exactly. Fire Emblem Three Houses is going to be dope. Fire Emblem Three Houses is going to be awesome. It's a phenomenal game. I mean, which is interesting because VC likes Valkyria Chronicles. If you like Valkyria Chronicles, then Fire Emblem Three Houses should be right up your alley. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is like how they move. Like in Valkyria Chronicles, like you have free movement over your character normally, but it's still a strategy RPG. Positioning, cover, certain types of different type of classes, RPG, like all that's there. Like Valkyria Chronicles is literally like it's very similar, just like I said, free movement, and like they just use like an AP bar or whatever, like an action point. So they just do that. Whereas Fire Emblem, they give you a certain range that you can move like on a grid. Whereas Valkyria Chronicles, it's just free moving, but some characters can move a lot farther than other characters, right? So it's very similar. So I don't understand the hate. Let's see here. We all know Medieval is winning Game of the Year. Bro, that might be some people's Game of the Year. Might be some people. I saw David Drayton in here. What's up, David Drayton? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. Bro, are we even going to go back and forth about Goose Game of the Year? Bro, let me ask you a question, David. Do you really think Goose Game is going to be Game of the Year? Do you really think Goose Game is going to be Game of the Year? For those who, honestly, is that a Game of the Year hopeful for you guys, Goose Game? I think some of you guys are serious. I think David's serious about that. Most of these mobile games wishes that, okay, I already read that. Let's see here. Wave check is here. I'm going to continue doing shout outs because me and VC had a little scuffle at the beginning. So I'm going to continue doing shout outs. Let's see here. JTV. What's up, JTV? Good to see you here. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Positive Waves is here as well. Devilish Chap. What's up, man? He says, I don't really like the designs in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't think they plan on embracing the themes of older Fire Emblem games. I'll wait to see how it turns out. The designs are just like Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. What do you mean embracing the designs of older Fire Emblem games? It looks like Fire Emblem. I don't understand that when people say it. It's like all they have to do is like seriously like draw like a little piece of hair differently, and people say it's not looking like the older ones. Like I don't understand this. I don't understand that this thought process on it. It looks like Fire Emblem. I don't understand, but hey, if that's what you think, that's fine. If they're not embracing that and you're gonna wait because designs and not gameplay, even though the gameplay's there, then that's cool. Let's see here. Tim W says Wave Check just answered. Smash may not be 2019 category. It may not be. It's eligible for 2019 category. When it comes to the Game Awards, it is. Any game after like a certain cutoff date is eligible for the 2019 Game Awards. Let's see here. Mudkip says, at the Game Awards, do you think Mortal Kombat 11 for or Smash Brothers Ultimate will win Fighting Game of the Year? I'm thinking Mortal Kombat 11 will win it just because it's newer and it's on all systems. So yeah. Now in story direction, I can understand that people saying, oh, if they're not sure about that because we've seen it, but I mean, like, it's like people say art, it's like, do you want it to look like the art from like the art that they did back in like Shadow Dragon or something? Like, you want it to look like Shadow Dragon? Like what? Like I don't get it. Ice Climbers will always win, be Game of the Year. Ice Climbers, dude. Okay. So Goose Game, Untitled Goose Game is a 2019 hopeful. All right. Yes, friendly debatable scuffle. That's what I'll call it. Yo, oh, thank you, Charity. I appreciate that. Thank you. My camera's going silly. All right. Yeah, so I think Mortal Kombat. All right. So do you guys have any other ones in terms of Game of the Year hopefuls for you guys, and I can read them off? Yo, what's up, Theory Tiger? Shout outs, my man. Shout outs once again. Good to see you here, bro. G5. I didn't say shout outs to G5. What's up, G5? KJ2399. What's up? How's it going? Well, Wave Check is Xavier Ramirez. What's up, Shadow King? What's up, Shadow King? Muhammad, Party Man once again. Nindy Gamer. He says Nindy Gamer has something cool to say. Yo, Onaki, what's up, man? Rilo, what's up, Rilo? Good to see you guys here. Oh, Nindy Gamer says, no, you got it wrong. When someone says something like graduating hopefuls, it means only one person can graduate that year. Okay. Wait, are you talking to me, Nindy Gamer? I thought you were talking about like stuff here. Oh, okay, and I know what you're saying here. Graduating hopefuls, like, no, only one can graduate. Only one. When it's like Game of the Year hopefuls, no. Damn it. Nothing else can win. Astral Chain wins. Only Astral Chain. Yo, Mr. Downs, what's up, man? Mr. Dons. Is it Dons or Downs? I don't know. See, hasn't every Fire Emblem design that isn't a sequel to another been different, though? I don't think, like, when people talk about designs with the game, Fire Emblem games, it's not so much of a change for me to sit here and say, oh my God, I can't stand that. Like, it's just not. I've been playing Fire Emblem games for a very long time. And to sit there and look at, like, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, okay? And then to sit there and look at the art from Fire Emblem Awakening and be like, oh my gosh, this is just so different. Like, it's not that big of a difference. You know it's Fire Emblem. They look like Fire Emblem characters. They're drawn like Fire Emblem characters. People are picking out these minute little different details and sitting there and making it seem as if it's freaking like Grand Theft Auto to Super Mario between these Fire Emblem games. You know what I'm saying? Like they're sitting there and picking apart this thing as if, dude, when you look at Ike and you look at Chrom, you can tell this is Fire Emblem. It's not like you can tell these are different. This is a different franchise. You can tell, even though there's some slight differences in the art, it's not like it's so different. Even with Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia is a game that was based off of a very old game. So of course that's going to look different with some of the art. But when you get into the in-game models, it looks like blocky in-game models. So what does all that art do? It does literally nothing unless you're in the menus and stuff like that. So I mean, I just find it interesting when people sit there and say, well, the art just looks so, oh, I don't know about this. You know, it's just like, it all looks like Fire Emblem. That's all I'm trying to say. It all looks like Fire Emblem. That's it. I don't think it's so different to the point to where it's like it's an issue in my opinion. In my opinion, not saying that you can't have that, and that's fine. Obviously, the art is different. I just don't think it's enough to sit there and like be like it's a problem or something like that. Fire Emblem looks like Fire Emblem. You know what I'm saying? Like even Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia, the art's a little bit different, but they still look like Fire Emblem characters. If you look at the character, like if you look at Celica, she still looks like a Fire Emblem character, no matter what. She still looks like a Fire Emblem character. The art's different, but she still looks like Fire Emblem. You know, that's just my thought process on it. I don't see enough of like a big enough of a difference. You know, in my opinion. All I care about is that how the game plays like Fire Emblem, and that's all that matters. As long as the graphics don't look like a PS1 game, I'm happy. Well, that's true. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't look like that, but Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem, you know, those games kind of look like PS1 games, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they look a bit better, but it's not like they were like a lot better looking. You know, they were more fluid than a lot of them. But to me, it's about the gameplay. To me, it's about the gameplay, and you know, is the gameplay fun? That's the biggest thing. But Devilish Cap, I know you didn't say that. I just find it interesting. That's all. When people bring it up, that's all. Tim W says Apex Legends has a shot for shooter/online category to win, maybe Game of the Year too. Also, Star Wars Fallen Order has a shot if they did it right. Well, we need to see more of it. We need to actually see some gameplay. I think PS5R is a hopeful. I don't have a PlayStation and it's not coming to Switch yet. I still have some hope. Hold up, what the hell are you talking about, Shadow? Shadow having fun. What's it called? P5R is coming out next year here in the West. So they don't do Game of the Year for Japan. Like that'd be like we're not talking about the Famitsu Awards or something like that. But that game isn't coming out till 2020, so it wouldn't be eligible for 2019, early 2019 hopefuls. That's not what early Game of the Year hopefuls. We're not talking about games that we hope are coming to Switch. That's not what the title says. It says early Game of the Year 2019 hopefuls. Persona 5R comes out next year here in the West. So that's disqualified. All right, take it easy, Rash. It comes out this year in Japan, but we can't give games unless you're VC. You can't give Japanese games that you can't understand. You know, Game of the Year this year when the official release doesn't come out till next year. You gotta wait till next year. Then get, you know, it's similar to like Persona 5. Persona 5 was Game of the Year for 2017, not 2016, despite it coming out in 2016 in Japan and 2017 here in the West. You know? So yeah. To be honest, I don't even pay that much attention to the art changes. I think people are kind of looking too much into it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when I see Fire Emblem, I don't really pay attention to the art like changes because it's like, it's still, like I said, it still looks like Fire Emblem. It's still, you can distinctly tell that this is Fire Emblem, you know? And that's all, just as long as it's not like a completely drastic, completely different to where you can't even tell this is the series. Like, for example, to me, like something to where you pointed out, like where it's like a big issue is like, or not an issue, but it's like something that you point out is like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time or Legend of Zelda to Wind Waker. That is a huge difference in art. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge difference in in-game model. That's a huge difference in art. That's a complete paradigm shift in terms of how the art is done and looks and processed. To me, that's something like, oh wow, that's a big change. Like it's something worth pointing out. Fire Emblem doesn't have that type of change. It's not that drastic. Now that's a time like where you say, okay, this is a drastic change from what we had before, you know? Big change from what we had before. So yeah. Smash Bros. Ultimate could easily win Best Ongoing Game award. It's, you know what, the thing about it is that I mean, it could be, it might be nominated for it, but I just have a feeling that they're just gonna forget. They're gonna just pick the same games that they always pick, like the MMOs or like the shooters or just stuff like that. So I mean, that's my thing that I think with that they're gonna do, you know, with the Ongoing Game award, because what was it? Splatoon has more ongoing content updates and stuff than Smash Brothers. Splatoon didn't even get a nomination. It didn't even get a nomination for Best Ongoing Game. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I hope Fire Emblem 3 Houses gets Game of the Year so I can resell these collector's pins I got on pre-order. My man Double D thinking about the business side of it. Let's go. I'm thinking about the business side of it. Let's do it. So far, Fire Emblem 3 Houses looks promising, and and brought so many features from other games while making something new at the same time. Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's really bringing back a lot of the cool features, but then also adding in new elements to the game. You know, new elements to it. I like the academy where you can actually like learn, like when you do class changes and not have to do like, you know, like the same type of like master seal stuff. And there's things that like you don't lose all your levels and things like that. I love the changes that they've made to stuff, like, you know, when it comes to that. Splatoon 2 deserves way more awards. It deserves the best. It deserves a nomination for best ongoing game, but it didn't even get that. So if Splatoon can't even get that, I don't know how much of a chance like Smash Brothers has to, you know, to actually, you know, get something like that. So yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3 was my most anticipated game. Yep, that's going to be Game of the Year hopeful. Absolutely. Game of the Year hopeful. I think that Resident Evil, I think right now the front runner for actual Game of the Year, so like what most people are going to pick, is like Resident Evil 2 Remake or like Sekiro. I think Sekiro and Resident Evil 2 Remake are definitely some other ones for Game of the Year hopefuls as well. We need to wait and see what comes out later in the year in terms of the fall games. But it looks like it's a little bit light this year for the fall. It doesn't seem like there's a ton of stuff coming out this year. Excuse me. Call of Duty games, they don't really win Game of the Year, normal Game of the Year anymore, but they are nominated for other things. So it's going to be interesting to see what games come out. Because last year, obviously, you had like Red Dead Redemption 2, you had God of War. So there was a lot of big games last year, you know. But I wonder what's going to be, you know, some of the stuff, Western big games. Let's see, amiibo functionality for Fates. It'd be all right. It's not a big deal though. Let's see. Imagine the uproar of Fire Emblem Three Houses wins Game of the Year. The Fire Emblem Three Houses. What do you mean the uproar? Uproar from where? You talking about Game Awards? That's the thing. Like you gotta separate it because Fire Emblem Three Houses can win Game of the Year from lots of places and there wouldn't be any uproar. You know. But if you're talking about like Game Awards, yeah, because it's Game Awards. You know. But if you're talking about like, we're not talking about necessarily Game Awards. We're talking about your own hopefuls, what you guys think too. So keep that in mind, guys. Not just what the industry plasters and says this is what is Game of the Year. We're talking about your own opinion, you know, as well. Dragon Quest Builders 2. I think Dragon Quest Builders 2, because it's based off of something else like Minecraft and kind of them taking their own spin on it, it's hard for that type of game to win like Game of the Year. But I do think that in terms of like RPG of the year, absolutely Dragon Quest Builders 2 is going to be a hopeful. In terms of RPG of the year, absolutely. Yep. Mario Maker 2. Yeah, I talked about Mario Maker 2 a little bit, Nyko, earlier. I think that Mario Maker 2 definitely has a chance. And especially, it's going to get nominated for different things. It's definitely going to get nominated for Platformer of the Year. I think it's going to win that. In terms of Platformer of the Year, I think Mario Maker 2 is probably going to win that. What's up, Dankbeam? How's it going? He says Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is Game of the Year hopeful. That came out last year. Are you talking about Game Awards? If you guys are talking about Game Awards, then clearly say that you guys are talking about Game Awards. Okay? So if you're talking about Game Awards, please make sure you state that because there's a clear separation from what most people think in terms of Game of the Year. Most people gave Game of the Year or they put Smash Brothers in last year's Game of the Year, including like the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like not the only people that do that garbage is the Game Awards. Everybody else put everybody else put put Smash Brothers as last year's Game of the Year, or Game of the Year, just like everybody put Xenoblade Chronicles 2 if it was going to be RPG of the Year or whatever it was in 2017. They didn't wait till 2018 or anything like that, you know. So that was last year. Smash Brothers to me won last year's Game of the Year, and it won last year's Fighting Game of the Year. It's not a this year game. But if you're talking about Game Awards, then make sure you state it so I can know that going into your comment. Borderlands 3. I think Borderlands 3 definitely has a shot at being a Game of the Year. Hopefully, that's one of the bigger fall games coming out. I think it has a great window to sell because it's coming out September, right? So it has a great window to sell. There isn't much around it. I think some people might have been a little bit disappointed with Rage 2. I think Borderlands 3 is going to do phenomenal for like the looter shooter category, you know, or that's not a real category, but I'm just saying like in that type of, you know, shooter, that could win Shooter of the Year. That could win, you know, action game. They're probably going to put in some stupid category that doesn't belong in anyway. So they're probably going to win like action game or something like that, or be nominated as well. So yeah, man. Absolutely. I was just about to say that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was robbed of the TGAs because of their stupid system. Exactly. Their system's dumb. Their system is dumb, and you know, it's tough. It's tough. Like but at the same time, I understand it because it's at the beginning of December. But I mean, man, like, what can you do, right? Smash Brothers came out literally like the day after the Game Awards, so it's not like people had a chance to sit down and play the game extensively enough to where, you can give it Game of the Year or not, So, yo, Frankenzoid, what's up, man? How's it going? Dakim says, I feel that Fire Emblem Three Houses or Astral Chain can be Game of the Year, but we know Kingdom Hearts is Game of the Year. I don't think we know Kingdom Hearts is Game of the Year. I don't think that's a foregone conclusion. Like Kingdom Hearts. Once again, I think you're talking about Game Awards. Once again, you're not giving your own thoughts on anything. You're saying Game Awards. That sounds like a Game Awards opinion. No, I don't think Kingdom Hearts is a foregone conclusion of Game of the Year, considering that Devil May Cry and also, which is another hopeful as well, Devil May Cry and Resident Evil 2 and Sekiro, all three of those games have better ratings from the Western media. I think maybe Devil May Cry and Kingdom Hearts are about tied. No, Devil May Cry is above it. Devil May Cry is above it. So the fact that those three games are above Kingdom Hearts, I don't think it's we all know. No, we don't. Resident Evil 2 was rated way above it and is selling good. So it's not a foregone conclusion that Kingdom Hearts 3 is Game of the Year. From who? That's no, absolutely not. Especially with Sekiro and the buzz that Sekiro got, and that's rated in the lower 90s, and Resident Evil 2 remakes for rated in the lower 90s from the Western media. Nope. That's not a foregone conclusion yet. Not yet, man. Inferno says Link's Awakening Game of the Year, calling it now. Let's go. That's the truth. I don't, the only problem with that is that games that look like that, it's very tough for games that look like that to get from Game Awards, because you guys are saying Game Awards. But in terms of your own opinions, oh yeah, that can definitely be Game of the Year. That can definitely be a Game of the Year category type of game. So yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. The 5 hopeful contenders for Game of the Year award 2019 will be Sekiro, Mario Maker. Are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Game Awards? Okay. I think most of you guys, when you guys are mentioning things, you're talking about the Game Awards. Let's see here. Sekiro, Mario Maker 2, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Astral Chain. Let's see here. And either the game is not released here or Smash Brothers Ultimate. I don't even like talking about the Game Awards when it comes to it. To be honest, guys, I don't take the Game Awards seriously. Just to let you guys know, I don't take the Game Awards very seriously, because last year I can't take them seriously. After Octopath didn't win soundtrack of the year, I can't take the Game Awards seriously anymore. You can't sit here and tell me what won it. Red Dead Redemption? You can't sit here and tell me that Red Dead Redemption has more bangers than Octopath Traveler. Do these people need to get their ears checked? This is ridiculous. You got Western low-pitched music, a couple tracks on there. You're trying to tell me that Octopath didn't have bangers? No, and then the fact that Xenoblade Chronicles wasn't even nominated. Torn of the Golden Country wasn't even nominated. You can't take these awards seriously. You can't take them too seriously. You can be hyped for it. It can be fun. But when people start saying, oh, what's the... Man, you can't... I'm not taking those seriously. It's fun to talk about it, but I can't. After that, I was like, all right, I'm done. Horses in the back. I can't take it seriously. It's okay if you're late, HWG Wrestling. Good to see you here. Is it wrong that one of my personal games of the year is a port from last year? No, it ain't wrong. It's just something that most people don't do, I guess. But if that's the first time you're playing and that's your game of the year, then it's your game of the year. Tetris 99. What would what would that be? Like puzzle game or something like that? Red Dead Redemption 2. You can listen to that whole soundtrack and not remember a single song from that soundtrack. I've watched people play the game. Half the time there's not even music playing. Half the time there's not even music playing. It's just like ambient wildlife. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not even music at all. It's a Western-centric award show. Yeah. I didn't know Red Dead Redemption 2 had a soundtrack. Oh my gosh. The only reason I watch the Game Awards is for the announcements. That's why I watch the Game Awards. It's fun, and it's fun seeing who wins what games, what people vote for, but I don't take it seriously. But it's fun seeing the winners and like the developers being happy for, if their game won. Because it's a big honor, right? So, I mean, if I was developing on the game, if I was working on it, if I was behind the marketing or whatever, I'm happy for them who get the awards, because it's publicity. It's a lot of times they do sales, like on any of the games that were nominated, you get 20% off. Like I think even Nintendo did some sales for stuff, so I like that aspect of it. You get sales, you get hype, you get a presentation, you get announcements. I like all the stuff around the Game Awards. I just don't take the awards in terms of who wins and the nominations. Sometimes I don't take those seriously, because you can't sit here and say Red Dead Redemption 2 got a better soundtrack or more bangers than Octopath Traveler or Torn of the Golden Country. That's That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm almost positive that the people who voted for the games did not play Octopath Traveler and did not play Tone of the Golden Country. You cannot compare those soundtracks and sit there and say ambient sounds of wildlife and no music half the time and Western, low-pitched Western themes is better than like banger soundtrack for like bosses and all that. And like there's no way that anybody actually listened to the soundtracks and said, okay, we're gonna do this. It was a lot of people who didn't play the game. There's a lot of people who didn't play Octopath, and that's kind of unfortunately what happens with these award shows. They didn't play it. They didn't listen to it. I mean, you should at least be forced to listen to everything. I don't think they listened to it either. Zelda Breath of the Wild soundtrack isn't all that, and you hear more wildlife than music. Okay, but Zelda Breath of the Wild soundtrack ain't better than Octopath Traveler. Nobody's sitting here and saying that it is, though. I'm not sitting here and saying, I'm angry because Breath of the Wild didn't get nominated for music. I don't care. You're right. Nah, it's not as good as Torna. It's not as good as Xenoblade, the soundtrack. It's not as good as Octopath. Nah. Absolutely not. You heard nothing about the Ushido game yet? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Breath of the Wild soundtrack is dope, but it ain't Octopath. Like it's got bangers. It's got bangers. Don't get me wrong. Breath of the Wild's definitely got bangers, but you know, Octopath is Octopath. Torna is Torna. You know. Nobody said it has a bad soundtrack. Nobody said it had a bad soundtrack. So you don't have to get that. How about you get the F out of here? How about that? Nobody said it had a bad soundtrack. I just said it ain't as good as Octopath in my opinion. That's all I said. So, let's see here. TG says, I like the Games for Impact Award. I think it's it's very neat because of the background stories that the devs have. Yeah, that's actually really cool. It's actually really cool. I like that. Mudkip for Life says, I think Doom Eternal is a Game of the Year contender. Oh, absolutely. Doom Eternal. Yeah. A lot of people actually gave Doom their Game of the Year for 2016. So yeah, I think definitely Doom has a shot. Absolutely. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, whoa, hold up, man. I didn't say that. I said it had bangers. Okay, cool. All good, devilish chat. My bad. Sorry about that. Level 5 Studio Ushido RPG game. Okay, I don't know what that is. I gotta check it out more. Ambient wildlife music to kill animals and fall asleep to. Okay. Celeste was carried by the Game Awards. What? Celeste was carried by the Game Awards? Okay. Let's see here. Let Hugh as the beat all their games cast the first stone. That's definitely not me, man. Horizon Zero Dawn had a sleeper soundtrack. A sleeper soundtrack? What does that mean? Do you mean that it was a sleeper in terms of people were sleeping on it, but it's really good? Or do you mean that you fell asleep? Like, can you tell me what that means? Like, in terms of your opinion of that? Deltarune? Isn't Deltarune already out or whatever? Shadow King says, best RPG of the year, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Fire Emblem Three Houses, God Eater 3. Yeah, those are definitely some hopefuls for RPG of the year. Absolutely. Deltarune to win Game of the Year? Yeah, dude, maybe. You're probably the only one. Yeah, maybe. Doom 2016 was freaking phenomenal. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. I somehow keep forgetting about Doom Eternal. Astral Chain is all I can think of. Yeah, I think it's because it's a sequel, and Doom Eternal, like the way that they've talked about it, you know, it came out. I think they announced it last year, right? And then like they're gonna release it this year, and it's like, okay, well, when's it coming? We don't know. We haven't seen a ton of it. Zelda OST is better than Xenoblade OST? What do you mean? Which Zelda game? Are you talking about Zelda Breath of the Wild is better than what? Xenoblade 2? Bruh. I don't know about that one, dude. I don't know about that one. Are you talking about like Xenoblade, like Torn of the Golden Country? Which Xenoblade you talking about? You talking about Xenoblade X? If you talk about like all the music combined from all the different Zelda games compared to Xenoblade, yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree because Zelda's got bangers, you know, like the overall, but Breath of the Wild in particular, that game, like I said, it's the way that you like, you know, sometimes it's just like no music. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't mind games that actually have music, that have bangers, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about Western themed, you know, variations of Western themed music, you know, like cowboy, you know, Yeehaw! I'm not talking about like stuff like that. I'm talking about like games that have real music put into it, real bangers, you know, with the orchestra, real bangers kind of put in, not just low tones and themes of Western music, you know, like I don't mind like you guys talk about, oh, you think Zelda's better than Xenoblade or whatever. Okay, that's fine. You know, what triggers me sometimes is when people sit here and talking about Red Dead Redemption 2, you can't remember a single song from that soundtrack. Talk about its music of the like, no, there's like no instruments in that, dude. I can't. And I remember one year for the Game Awards, they had like some dude like sitting down like with a banjo or with a guitar singing one of the songs. I'm like, bruh. I think it was like the original Red Dead, like Red Dead 1. I'm like, okay. Yeehaw! There's a banjo in it. The banjo, yeah, like no song that sit there with a damn banjo, okay, and with Western, like Western. That is. How cheesy are you to sit there and vote for Red Dead? How much of a damn square are you to sit there and vote for Red Dead Redemption 2 for soundtrack of the year? You've got to be the most like cheesiest, the most cheesiest, non-flavor filled person thought process to sit there and say, "What? I'm gonna vote for Red Dead Redemption for music of the year." Like, are you serious? What type? You know these people eat. They sit there and eat mayonnaise straight out of the damn bottle. You know that they take a ham sandwich, they take a bunch of mayonnaise, and they just slather it all over there. Take cheese, put ham, put all sorts of different types of deli toppings, and smash it together and say, "This is a great sandwich." You know these people do that. If you voted for Red Dead Redemption 2, you eat mayonnaise straight up. The fatty kind. You don't even eat the olive oil mayonnaise. You don't even eat the one that's healthy for you. You eat the straight up thick, fat mayonnaise, and you eat Cool Whip on the side, and you drink milk. You do all of those in one thing. You sit down, you grab a plate, you sit at the dinner table, you're not facing the TV, you're facing the other way, the TV's behind you, off. You put the plate down, you grab a glass of milk, you pour the milk, you put it there, you set everything up, you got forks and knives, even though you're gonna be using your hands, and then you sit there with Cool Whip on the side, okay, with some fat-free cookies, okay, but then you're eating Cool Whip with it, all right, and then you're eating a big, nasty sandwich full of mayonnaise and whole cheese and milk. That's what people who vote for Red Dead, that's the case. People who vote for Red Dead Redemption 2, that is what you do. I guarantee you, everybody who voted for Red Dead Redemption 2 eats mayonnaise, cheese, and ham sandwiches. And they drink milk, whole milk. Guarantee you. There is not anybody who doesn't do everything that I just said right now that voted for it. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. How do you sit there? How are you such a square to sit there and vote for Red Dead Redemption 2 for music of the year? What type of music does it have? I can't. You said Japanese mayonnaise is better than American mayonnaise? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Woo yeehaw! OJ was personally hurt from the award decision. I don't hate Red Dead Redemption 2. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is fine. Outside of the fact that like you press a button and like he does something 3 seconds later. Outside of that, the game is fine. Yeehaw! Sounds delicious. Exactly. Does it sound delicious? I bet. Meanwhile, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 OST is hot sauce straight fire. It is straight fire. If you like music, like, here's the thing: if you're a man of culture, if you're a Renaissance man, if you're a man of culture, you listening to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 outside of like video game stuff. Like you listening to it, you know what I'm saying? Like you listen to it like on the phone when you're at the gym. You know, if you're a man of culture, you're a man of taste. You listen to those bangers from like from the Fire Emblem, or you listen to bangers from like Octopath or different video games mixed into there. You're listening to like there's some like what was it on like LTG streams. He has like these dope what was it, Adult Swim tracks that he bumps every now and then. You listen to that old school Capcom music, Darkstalkers. You're listening to stuff like that. That means you're a man of culture. You ain't sitting there. You know what's good and what's not. But if you out here, are these people that voting for Red Dead Redemption 2? Are you really sitting there and going to the gym and listening to Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack? If somebody drops by the house, by the crib, you're gonna be like, Alexa, play Red Dead Redemption 2. You can sit there and say, Alexa, play like Japanese game music. They got bangers. They got K-pop. Are you really sitting there and saying, Alexa, let's listen to some Red Dead Redemption 2? Are you really going to sit there and if somebody drops by, you guys going to be listening to Red Dead Redemption 2 music? When are you going to listen to Red Dead Redemption 2 music outside of playing Red Dead Redemption 2? Who is going to listen to that music outside of playing the game? So that's how you know when you got a real banger. That's how you know you got to, or people play tracks from like Octopath, people play tracks from like Capcom games, from Japanese titles, like when you're playing other types of games. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're playing other stuff, you can listen, people playing Mortal Kombat, people playing whatever, they're playing music from all over the place. You're going to play Red Dead Redemption 2 music at any point outside of the game? Are you really? No. And if you do, once again, you're probably eating the ham sandwich, not facing the TV. You're eating the mayonnaise, thick on the mayonnaise on both sides of the, 2 pieces of bread. You put mayonnaise on one side of that bread, and then you take the other side, and then you put mayonnaise on that one. You put your plate down. You know what I'm saying? You sit there with the fork and knife. You're eating something with your hands. Glass of milk. But are you really going to sit there and listen to Red Dead Redemption 2? Who is going to do that? If you can't listen to the music outside of the game, it's not Game of the Year quality. Or sorry, it's not Music of the Year, Soundtrack of the Year quality. Plain and simple. If you can't listen to those tracks outside of the game, no. Nobody's out here going like listening to freaking Red Dead Redemption 2. You can't. People are gonna like, really? You want to know a way to sit there and never get another date? Turn on Red Dead Redemption 2 music. Unless you in Montana or something like that. No. Absolutely not. All right, this rant has went on for quite some time. I think that might need to be clipped. Okay, we're gonna clip that one and put it up on the channel. that might need to be clipped. That might need to be clipped. Mayo's canceled, bruh. Only campers, I presume. Even if you camping, bro. Even if you can't, I ain't listening to that when you're camping either. I mean, maybe when you're camping, but I'm listening to Breath of the Wild when I'm camping. You know? Yo, what's up, Lizzie? Clip it. Yeah, we'll clip it. We'll clip it later. I'll clip it later. I'm looking forward to hearing Zelda Link's Awakening soundtrack going from 8-bit to musical arrangements. Okay. People have opinions. People do have opinions. I have my opinion. Exactly. Devilish Chap says a lot of people at the Game Awards usually have biases for Western games, so I don't take it seriously. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. That's why you don't need to take it seriously. Like, I don't hate on it. The only thing that I'm hating on is the people that ate mayonnaise and decided to vote for Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that I'm hating on. Like, other than that, I don't really hate on nothing else. Oh, and I also hate the fact that Bayonetta didn't win Game of the Year. Like, in my opinion, like, back when I took the Game Awards seriously, was like 2014 and all that. Like, Bayonetta should have won Game of the Year. Bayonetta 2. Sorry, let me make sure I make that. Bayonetta 2. The fact that Bayonetta 2 did not win Game of the Year, even though it had a better rating than what was it? Then what was that freaking game? I forgot what that game was. There's this, what was it? Dragon Age Inquisition. Actually, hold up here. That's our first. Oh, did we get a donation? Sorry, I don't have the Streamlabs up, so I didn't hear anything pop up. I think we got one. I just saw it pop up on screen. Let me read it off here. Sorry about that. Whoever did the donation. Let me get that going just right now. I think it was Fairy Tiger. Okay, Fairy Tiger with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. I appreciate that. Yo, shout outs to Fairy Tiger with the $5 donation. And he says, one last use, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Absolutely. Also, Sakura with the membership. It didn't pop up either. That one didn't pop up with the membership. Thank you so much. Brand new Elite Ninja to the village, so I appreciate that. I think it's supposed to be 164, but maybe it'll pop up, maybe it won't. But either way, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Fairy Tiger. That does make you the top stream ninja for this stream once again. And also, almost with the knockout. I think you got close. Yeah, you got close. I'm about a third of health left, a little bit less than a half. So shout outs. So let's go ahead and get Fairy Tiger's name up on here. And the first Streamlabs donation, first donation of this, first regular donation of the stream. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, Fairy Tiger. And I think Fairy Tiger liked my. He's like, you know, enough to talk about this crap music. Let's get some good music here. So let's go ahead and get your name up here. You guys give some love, give some Sharingans, give some emotes to Fairy Tiger with the donation. Appreciate that, homie. All right. I Astral Chain Snapcheck is going to be freaking fire. 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 All right. There we go. Let me know how it sounds, guys, once it starts up here. Robert R., the co-captain of Viking Nation, says, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, but I like the music from Red Dead Redemption 1, and I don't like mayonnaise. Well, look, like I said, Robert, you guys can like the music from Red Dead Redemption 2. That's fine. That's not what my rant was focused on. And I know that you're not saying that, Robert. I know that you're not saying that. My rant was focused on people who voted for Red Dead Redemption 2 and probably didn't play Octopath Traveler. Now, if you played Red Dead Redemption 2 and you played Octopath Traveler and you still voted for Red Dead Redemption 2 for for music of the year, then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to help you. You're just wrong. But I'm talking about for people, most of the people from the Game Awards who didn't, actually play Octopath. So Red Dead Redemption 2, check mark. Yeah, those people. But yeah, shout outs to Fairy Tiger with another $5 donation that says TKO. That's that Mario from Punch Out. TKO. Knockout. Let's go. Thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. Appreciate that. Extending that top stream ninja lead. So I do appreciate that, my man. Game of the Year awards. Only for game announcements. There you go. How's the music? Yo, what's up, Brian Jedi? How's it going, my man? Good to see you here. I don't see how Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 will get Game of the Year. It's got flat grass. Does it have? I haven't seen any grass in that. I haven't really been paying attention. I hope Astral Chain has cowboy music. All right, Oninagi. I hope it has cowboy music in there. Didn't get Housing Blade Chronicles 2. Didn't get nominated in any Game of the Year nomination at all. Well, for freaking Game Awards, yeah. But other places it did. Other places it did. So yeah. Town got a new gameplay screenshot from Game Freak, looking good. All right, let's check it out. One screenshot, dude. Let's check it out real quick. All right, here we go. So here's the screenshot. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like some flat grass there, though. That's some flat grass combined with regular kind of blades of grass. Some flat grass. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. It looks interesting. Look at all these numbers and look at all these things that are popping up. It looks like a wheel of different stuff that you can do in the game. Oh no, I see some flat grass. The shading's nice though. There's like the shadows look nice. The like the way that it looks cool. Look at the sky. It looks great. I think it looks cool. Good stuff. This is Town. Yeah, this is Town on the Nintendo Switch. Shout outs to Dennis J with the 6 British pound donation, and he says, let's keep the good mayo-less music going after one last use. Still, move forward from the same game. Okay, move forward. Gotcha. The hashtag no. It has. Can I ask you guys a question? See this grass that's popping out right here? This is not flat. So why does this game have flat? Like, are you guys expecting like all the grass to be up? Because sometimes when you go outside, grass does kind of. It's not like popping up like this. Like if it's freshly cut grass, you're not gonna see individual blades in every single game. So is flat grass? Is it like it has to all look like this, or can it be like how it looks like this too with this? Because that's how most games are. Most games don't individually render each blade of grass. But thank you so much, Dennis J. Do appreciate that. You are oh no, Fairy Tiger did 10. So yeah, but there you go. There's a screenshot. For all right, take it easy, Lion Star. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Pro Jenkins says awesome Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 video. I'm so hyped to play Magneto. Gonna put some normies in their place. Yeah, man. It's gonna be looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna do another Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 video. I'm actually Gonna start analyzing some of the gameplay, looking at some of the new special moves and stuff. Ooh, I'm so ready for that game, man. I'm getting hyped for it, man. Let's see. I think the grass in Zelda Breath of the Wild looks amazing. It does look good. Zelda Breath of the Wild grass looks amazing. There's some flat grass parts, though. There is some flat grass parts, though, in Breath of the Wild. There's a lot of non-flat grass, but there's also flat grass parts, too. So. But yeah, the Breath of the Wild grass does look great. That game is built on a crazy engine, though, so you also have to factor that in. A crazy engine that broke 5 billion times during development of the game. So, it's not easy to do something like that. And if you look at a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, that has, like, really nice grass, you can't even cut it. Like, if you hit a tree... If you hit a tree with your sword, the tree, it just slides right off. Nothing happens. So, I mean, like, sometimes it comes at a cost. So you can have the most nicest grass, and, like, you put a knife right by that grass, the bush, and it doesn't even cut it down. Well, I guess it looks good, though. I guess it look man, that tree looks really good, but unfortunately, this sword goes right through it. Unfortunately, it goes right through it. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to the next song here. But yeah, that is Town, guys, looking pretty good. I might make a video on that, on Town, and see what could be going on with that game. I don't know. There's a lot of videos to make. I'm kind of seeing what you guys like. So a lot of different videos to make. And God, YouTube is so weird. YouTube is so weird. I have no idea what's going on here. Anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get this next music going. Shout out to Dennis J. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get your song here. Still Move Forward. Xenoblade. Oh, this song's awesome. I love this song. And my Streamlabs overlay maker is not transferring over as fast as I want it to. Like, where's my layout? Where's my layout's all gone. Okay, layout, thank you for not popping up. I have all this stuff popped up right over here, but the other stuff isn't popped up, so whatever. It's not working very well today. It's kind of slow today. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's get Fairy Tiger up on here with the 10. Let me know what you guys, how's the music? Is it too loud, not loud enough? Let me know in the chat. Dude, this is kind of bugging me with this above my head. It's so weird. Hold up. There we go. Just have to refresh it. All right. So, any other thoughts or questions when it comes to Game of the Year hopefuls, guys, and all of that? If not, we can move on to the next topic, which I'm actually really excited for. That is my Summer Games talk. Woo! Summer games are going to be hot. Summer games are going to be hot. We've got a lot of different games. So what are you guys looking forward to most? I'm probably looking forward to a lot of games that you guys are looking forward to. All systems, let me know. Even if it's Dragon Quest Rivals, let me know what your summer games that you're looking forward to, or games that you want to try out on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Let me read through some of you guys' thoughts. Tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence if you want me to read off your thoughts. Bloodstained, of course. Bloodstained comes out June, right? June for Bloodstained. Spitting Edge. Mario Maker 2, says VC. Crash Team Racing, Astral Chain, and Oninaki. Bloodstained and more. Crash Team Racing, that's next week, isn't it? Or no, next month. That's sorry, not next week. Next month. Rolling Smash. Definitely getting God Eater 3. Oh yeah, God Eater 3 is going to be dope. Looking forward to one-player games and local co-op with my brother. So what games are you talking about, Tomix? Which games? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Psylocke is up there. Oh my god, bro. Psylocke is a woman of culture. Holy smokes, does she look good in the trailer. Man, I've always liked Psylocke. I always liked the look of her. But man, does she look... I like her hair that they got going for her. Her face is a bit different from what we see normally from Psylocke. But her hair looked nice, man. It looked good. Her outfit's looking amazing. See, this is how you, like... This is kind of off topic, but it's kind of like with Psylocke. This is how you know, for those who know football, this is how you know Aaron Rodgers is crazy. A man who dumped Psylocke and doesn't talk to his family is crazy and is a diva. If you dump Psylocke and get with an ex-race car driver and you don't talk to your family, You're crazy. That's how you know he's crazy. I just gotta say that right there. I know I'm wilding out a little bit with Aaron Rodgers, but that's how you know somebody's a diva. You dump Psylocke and don't talk to your family. What? How? How is that even a thing? Triforce J says Crystal Chronicles Game of the Year. Crystal Chronicles. Okay, I've got a Crystal Chronicles sighting. Link's Awakening is likely a winter title. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a December type of title. Astral Chain, I'm looking really for. Oh my god, Astral Chain's looking dope. Super Pilot says Kill La Kill. Okay, Three Houses, absolutely. I don't know, man. I ain't buying that, bro. I'll be honest. I ain't buying that. But I mean, maybe, dude, maybe. But I mean, you dumping Psylocke, bruh. He dumped Psylocke before he got with the race car driver. So, well, maybe he was with the race car driver while he was with Psylocke. Maybe that's why they're not together anymore. Anyway, moving on. Shadow King X82 says, also hoping for an early release of Dragon Quest 11S. Maybe some changes from the fall to summer. Okay. All right. So I think we got 2 donations coming through at the same time. Dennis J with another donation through Super Chat with 7 and says, Moment of Eternity. Torn of the Golden Country. Let's show these male lovers what they're missing. Shout outs Dennis J. Appreciate that. Shout outs Elite Ninja here. And also Fairy Tiger, thank you for the another 5. And he says Drifting Soul. So you guys both kind of like donated at the same time. But Dennis just came up, popped up a little bit late. Streamlabs came up first. So we're going to go ahead and play Fairy Tigers. And of course, Fairy Tiger, thank you once again. Extending that top Stream Ninja lead once again to 15. So I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get that going. Dennis J, once again, thank you so much for the donations, guys. I appreciate that. Really helps the stream, keep the streams going. Because you guys know I'm a full-time streamer now. I'm a full-time streamer. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it. Although we are going to ramp it up more of the edited content. I'm looking into potentially getting an editor for some of my videos, some of my special videos that I'm going to be making for you guys. So look forward to that. Like I said, we're doing man. Big plans, man. Big plans. I can't wait. I can't wait to unveil it all, but I just gotta. Sometimes I bite off more than I can chew. Sometimes I just gotta slow down. Let me get the room done first, and let me get some of the other stuff. Let me get the designs done. But sometimes I want to just do everything all at once and just tell you guys everything, but I can't because I don't know when it's gonna be done. So I don't want to reveal everything because then that kind of takes away some of the surprise. All right, so let's see here. Let's get the first music going here. Drifting Soul. And then Dennis J, shout out to my boy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We'll get your music right afterwards, man. I appreciate it. You guys give some love, Sharingan's emotes to Dennis J and also the Fairy Tiger with the donations. Appreciate that, guys. All right, so let's see here. Drifting Soul, Drifting. I did a little bit ago. I showed off the new logo, but I'm going to have that logo redesigned, though, because some of you guys had some feedback, so I'm going to have it redesigned. But it's going to be a logo like Xenoblade Chronicles logo. I'm going to have some new art, but like I said, don't worry, guys. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming very soon. Very soon. Well, somewhat soon. All right. So let's go here. Let me know. So Astral Chain is the really only confirmed summer game I'm excited about. Oh, wait a minute. You're not excited about Super Mario Maker 2. You're not excited about God Eater. You're not excited about Fire Emblem Three Houses. You're not excited about any of those games. You're not excited about Oninaki. You're not excited about all these other titles that are coming out. Why? What? That's nuts, dude. It's crazy. This year, OJ? Yeah, it's gonna be this year. A Room, absolutely this year. This year. Bloodstained, Crash Team Racing, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I mean, what about like Crash Team Racing, Marvel Ultimate, Daemon X Machina, Astral Chain, Judgment, Mario Maker 2? Oh yeah, that's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff, man. This song exists. Me, why am I crying? Oh no, this song. You guys stop it. It's everything's fine. I don't have a problem with this music. Stop. You guys are intrigued. Okay. You guys are here. No, not this song. No spoilers in the chat, guys. We still have some people that haven't played Xenoblade yet, unfortunately, and that are actually playing through it. Right? I think somebody mentioned that right now. They're like only on chapter 6, so no spoilers. Stop. Hoping for Daemon X Machina, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Astral Chain, God Eater 3. Holding off on Dragon Quest Builders 2 till the fall of my birthday. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a review code for Dragon Quest Builders 2. I think I'm gonna get a review code for it. So Persona Q2. This song was big yikes. Are we gonna get in the next topic? This is the current topic I'm on. Was the next topic from what we did before. So no, keep on giving me your best summer games, guys. We just started this topic. It becomes cool. Oh, guys, you guys are too much. All right, any other summer games you guys are looking forward to? If not, we can move into random questions. Let's go ahead and do that. Random questions as well. All right, so thoughts, suggestions, comments, questions when it comes to any stuff, content that we're doing. Let me know thoughts in the comment section. Video game related, of course. You can tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, guys. Daemon X Machina, if it becomes a much faster game. Yeah, I think that the problem though, VC, that the game is fast. The problem is that you didn't, like, if you grind out and you can actually put boosters and increase your speed. I don't think you did that. So if you grind out and get new upgrades and equipments, the game is faster. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, you just have crappy equipment at the beginning. So, I mean, and they tell you that in the game. So anyway, let's see here. Also, Trails of Cold Steel 2 for the PS4. I actually have a video on how to increase the speed, boost your speed in Daemon X Machina. Watch the video. Any game stream tonight? I don't know about a game stream tonight because I still haven't made a video for tomorrow morning because I have to make that Marvel Ultimate Alliance video. So if I can get a video done in between the break that we have, because I'm going to work in between. So if I can get a video done or at least like halfway edited, then we can have a game stream tonight. If not, then we can't. And then I got to wait. I got to finish tomorrow morning's video because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. A lot of stuff to do with work. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm getting Fire Emblem 3 Houses and probably Mario Maker for summer. Nice, Katana Riku. How excited are you for PS5? Is it P? Okay. Oh no, P5S. Okay, Persona 5 Scramble. Okay, I'm really hyped for Unlock for Words. I'm not like super hyped for it, but I'm like okay, yeah, like bring it on, you know. Let's see here. Let's see here. Manny M says, "Sup, OJ, listening while stuck in traffic on my way home." All right, be careful though. Good stuff. Isn't the PE podcast today? The PE podcast is today. Absolutely, the PE podcast is today. But sometimes I do game streams afterwards too. So if I can get my work done before the PE podcast, then absolutely we'll have a game stream tonight. What are the topics you'll be discussing about on the PE podcast? I don't know, guys. I usually do the topics right before, so don't worry. You'll know once we put up the post for it. You'll know what the topics are then. We still got a few more hours to actually decide exactly what we're going to be doing. What's your most disappointing game on the Switch? Probably for me has been Heroes. I don't really like that game too much. The new bottle game, I wonder if it will come this year or will be 2020 release. I don't know. If it didn't say in the show, I have no idea. Trails of Cold Steel for 2 for the PS4. Nice. Good stuff. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep it coming, guys. Shadow King says Persona 5 Scramble is an unfortunate title. Makes me think more of a breakfast than a Warriors game. I guess. Yeah, because it's scrambled like scrambled eggs. Shoot, I was thinking Baldi. Okay. Persona 5 P5 scrambled eggs. Pretty much. I don't really care about the title. To be honest, though, I don't really care about the title of games, though. I just care about the content in the game. Vaughn Henry with the $5 donation and says, "What's up, OJ? I'm looking forward to 3 Houses. Since it'll be my first one, I'll be putting time into extensively. I have hopes for Daemon X Machina as well." Yeah, shoutouts, man. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to both games. Looking forward to Fire Emblem a lot, though. But thank you so much. $5 donation. You guys give some love. Sitting-Gon's emotes for my dude Vaughn Henry as well. So thank you. Thank you once again, Fairy Tiger, for the music. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on to Dennis J's music request as well. Moment of Eternity. You guys, seriously, like I said, Fairy Tiger and Dennis J are men of culture. They are men of culture. Men of culture. Should have just been Persona Warriors. What does it matter? It's going to be the same type of game. What's my favorite book? My favorite book? Does Game Informer, or like Game Pro, like Nintendo Power, like the old game magazines count? What do you think will? What do you think? What surprise do you think we'll see at E3? A game from either Kid Icarus, F-Zero, Star Fox, or like Earthbound. One of those franchises might get a new game. Don't cry, Dennis J. Don't cry. Hold it in. I haven't tried the new Dead Cells DLC yet. Nah, I hate Dead Cells. I love the game, but I hate the game at the same time, man. Like, my problem with I like these rogue games, man. I can't stand these rogue games. It's just not me. I've tried to like rogue game guys, and I can't, like rogue games, and I just can't. I can't. So, I'm done. I wish I liked them though. I really do wish I liked rogue games, but I just don't like them. So. Why do I think Link's Awakening will be a December release? Because I think that Pokemon's going to be November. And I think that October and September are going to be like Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion. So I think really, only realistically, where does that put Link's Awakening? It puts it in December. So that's the reason why. Right, and Jay says, I'm still going to get Fire Emblem Three Houses, but so far I've just been indifferent to what they've shown so far. Call me crazy. That's fine. If you think it's indifferent, that's cool. What do you think? Oh, I already read that. Would you like a Smash or Nintendo crossover action RPG style game? Of course I would. A Smash RPG where it's like you're on a map and like it's like an action RPG like Kingdom Hearts or like Secret of Mana or like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Hell yeah, I'd like something like that with a bunch of Nintendo characters leveling up in RPG. Hell, that's a good idea. Heck yeah, I'd like that. That's not World of Light. Isn't that World of Light is Smash Brothers trying like same thing with, what's it called? What's that stupid thing like everybody Subspace Emissary? Those aren't real action games. Those aren't real action RPGs. I'm talking about like a real action RPG. You know what I'm saying? Like where they level up and like you're all on the map at the same time and you're not playing in 2D. You're actually playing like a 3D action RPG with Nintendo characters. Absolutely. Heck yeah, man. Hell no, that shouldn't be the next Smash game. Wait a minute, hold up here, Deontay. Hold up here. No, I don't want it to be the next. I don't want them to turn Smash into an action RPG. No, a spin-off or a side game. It doesn't even need to be Smash. That should be a whole different thing, like Nintendo RPG, whatever, or something like that, or some type of name. But it shouldn't replace Smash. What the hell? No. I don't want it to do that, dude. Smash has literally infinite replay value. Yeah, like an action RPG like Tales. Although Tales moves on like a blade system. Or does it move fully 3D now? I know like Tales of Vesperia moves on a blade system, and so does like Tales of Symphonia. I think the new ones kind of move on a full 3D system with action RPG. I'm not really sure. But yeah, no. Let's not replace Smash Bros. With an action RPG. No way, dude. No way, Jose. No, I mean a spin-off. I meant like an alternate, the games. Okay. Well, you said, I wish that was the next Smash game, as in like the next Smash. That's what people say. Like, you didn't say spin-off. You said the next Smash game. So, I mean, that's not, like, in my opinion, that's not a Smash game. Like, it shouldn't even be something that's like, considered to be like, related to Smash. Like, for example, like Mario Kart has a bunch of Nintendo characters in there, right? It has Inkling, it has, you know, Link, it has all sorts of Nintendo characters in there, but it's not it's not related to Smash, you know, it's still just called Mario Kart. So I want it to be a separate thing. So the way that you said it made it seem like that would be the next Smash game, you know? So my bad. My bad on misunderstanding what you were trying to say. Aiden Quinn donated $1 through Streamlabs, thank you so much. And he says, how about some of that Monster Hunter Stories main theme? Absolutely. Johnny on the spot too, because we just finished the Moment of Eternity. Thanks again to Dennis J for that music request. Now we have Aiden's Monster Hunter Stories main theme coming up. Monster Hunter Stories main theme. All right, there we go. And let me know how it sounds once it starts up here, guys. All right, so yeah. Nintendo action RPGs that uses Amiibo. No on the Amiibo. How about a Nintendo action RPG that is just normal, and then there's some light amiibo support that's in there, but actually uses the amiibo to scan. That's Skylanders. Hell no, I don't want any damn Skylanders. So no, I don't want a Skylanders. Just give me the normal game, and you unlock your characters of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then if you have the amiibo, you get some like extra, you know, weapon or something like that, or like some other little side thing that's not relevant to the actual like having the game. So I wouldn't want it to where you need like you have the amiibo, you get that character. I hate that about Skylanders. I hate that. What are the upcoming videos? I don't plan out my videos that many days in advance, Psycho Pie. So I mean, it's just one of the things that like I can't sit here and tell you what are all the upcoming videos. Like nobody really does that. We wait and see what the news and information is, and then we kind of go off of there. So I can't tell you like what are the upcoming videos, because today's Thursday. We already had 4 videos, so there's only one more for regular players this video. So I don't really know at this point. But we got to see what happens. Like I wasn't planning on doing a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 video yet. We got a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 video today because of the new information. So once new stuff drops, maybe we'll talk about it some more. I'm looking at some of the stuff, like maybe talking about Town and kind of what's going on with that game. If we can see it in 2019, have a dedicated video on that. But I can't definitively tell you this is coming out this is coming out this date, this is coming out. I just can't do that. Sorry. it's unfortunate just because of the way things are, the way that YouTube works. It's hard for me to lock down what I'm actually going to be doing each day, just because new information pops up all the time. So yeah. Dakebeam says, what would you do to make Fire or F-Zero an action adventure? I don't know, man. I've talked about it, but I'm not really sure what they can do. Brian Jedi says Nintendo should go the Kingdom Hearts route, but without the convoluted story. Then that's not the Kingdom Hearts route. I hope Town comes out during. You mean just like a regular action RPG? Yeah. I hope Town comes out during the summer. Get out before Pokemon. I don't think so, man. I don't know if it will, Karen. Tyler IA says, do you think Square Enix is going to show off a remake of Mario RPG or Secret of Mana HD? Nah. I think no, Secret of Mana HD could come over to the Switch, but in terms of like Mario RPG, no, I don't think that they would need Nintendo for that too. I don't know if that's going to happen. Mr. Valgard, go watch videos on the frame rate. If you're really interested about the frame rate in Assassin's Creed 3, it plays just fine, but go watch videos for yourself. Don't take what we say. Go watch videos of people actually playing the game. Get a look for yourself. Somebody can easily lie to you here or tell you something that's not true. So go watch the videos yourself and make your own decision. Just letting you know, like I said, we've had people give other people wrong information here before, and then they come back and get mad at me. So that's the one thing that I will say. When people ask about, like, oh, well, how does it run? Like, just go watch the video yourself. You know, there's people that have handheld gameplay footage up and have analysis and the frame rates. You want to know all that? Go look it up for yourself, because I ain't trying to have that come back to me when people sit here and say, oh, well, it's this or that. You know. The Labo video's coming, guys. Labo video's coming. Labo videos coming. You just gotta reshoot it. There's a lot of stuff going on this week, man. One-man team. A lot of videos that I gotta do. A lot of stuff's coming up. There's a lot of stuff that you guys don't see behind the scenes that's going on. So it's unfortunate right now. But yeah, the Labo video is coming. I almost want to wait and do the Labo video after the revamp, because I think that it'd be more lit, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Junior 2K says, man, I want the PS4 Slim to come out already. The PS4 Slim, okay. I would prefer an action RPG. All right, there you go. I will be the last person alive wanting a Monster Hunter Stories sequel. Fairy Tiger donated $1 and says, thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. Appreciate that. And he says, the Tomorrow with You, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, the Tomorrow with You, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Thank you so much for the music. I appreciate that, Fairy Tiger. Thank you for being the top stream ninja as well, with the 16 at this point. So let's see here. The good music today, guys. We have to get the taste of mayonnaise out of our mouth with the freaking, what was it? Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my gosh. All right, tomorrow with you, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Here we go. This is Fairy Tiger's request, so thank you so much. OJ, what do I think of Starlink? I got lots of videos where I talk about what I think about Starlink and everything like that. So make sure you check out the videos. But yeah, I like it. It's cool. But yeah, check out my videos on Starlink too. I got Let's Plays and I got videos on Starlink. So check out those if you want to know my full thoughts. But yeah, it's cool. It's all right. It's good. It's fun. I need to play the new content, though. I haven't put the new content in the game. That's made it actually a lot better. I've been playing Shakedown Hawaii, and it's been an absolute blast to play. One of the best games on the Switch so far this year. Yeah, I know you like Shakedown Hawaii, man. You've been talking about that game for a while. Switch Gen says, OJ, quick question. I have a gaming channel, and I was wondering, as far as fair use or not getting copyrighted, how can I upload gameplay videos without getting taken down? Well, you would upload the gameplay. Wait, why was something deleted? Oh, no, that's okay. He can ask that. Wait a minute. He can ask that question. Like, maybe you didn't have to delete his question. He can ask that. Yeah. Here's the best way to do it to know that you don't get taken down or anything. Upload the gameplay, and like when you upload it, it'll say public, right? Click the little box, click the little checkbox, and make sure it says scheduled. All right. And then once you set it to scheduled or set it to unlisted, once you do that, let the video all the way upload and leave it for a while. If nothing happens to the video, if there's no copyright on the video after, like, let's just say 30 minutes or so, then you're good. Then everything's fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. If something comes up, it'll usually tell you, if you click on the copyright, once you go to your video manager, it'll tell you where the problem is, how much footage or what the issue is. You can edit out that footage, or you can simply just play a different game or just do something else. Like, for example, you guys were supposed to get an Oninaki video. I actually have an Oninaki video completely done and ready to go. However, y'all ain't gonna see it because Square Enix is copyright claiming a damn Oninaki video. They're not copyright claiming the old trailer, they're copyright claiming the new hype trailer for Oninaki. So nobody's talking about it on YouTube because stupid Square Enix is copyright claiming it. Notice how there's not a lot of people talking about Oninaki even though they got a dope trailer? Square Enix is copyright claiming it. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they are. I have no idea why they're copyright claiming it. Everybody said it looked dope. Everybody says it looks good. So you can do that. So that's what I did. I scheduled it. It got claimed. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to take it down now because Square Enix thinks that it's okay to copyright claim fair use. Oh, Spar KT. What's up, man? How's it going? Von Henry says, what the F happened to Christian Chronicles? Nothing happened to it, guys. There's been zero news. That's okay that there's been zero news. It's okay. That doesn't mean it's not coming out. Don't worry. It's coming. Captain Falcon up Pokken after Dittos yesterday. Shut up, thank me. Dennis J says random, but I haven't have an E3 Square Enix prediction. We'll see the world ends with you two exclusively on the Switch, especially after what they add in the final remix. Maybe. I'm just joking with Dank Bean, by the way, guys. I don't mean it seriously. Phil says, I'm not sure if you answered this, but outside of Nintendo, what E3 conference are you going to watch? Square, Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bethesda? I'm going to watch all of them. I'm going to watch and stream all of them. I'm not sure. Phil, this might be your first E3 with me being around here. But yeah, I stream all the conferences. So yeah, I'm streaming all of them. Absolutely. Thank you, Fury Tiger, for the music. I appreciate that. That was dope. Karen Buckley says, I've seen some Pokemon YouTube get mad about Game Freak putting out more focus into new games, not instead of Pokemon, and I don't think they understand the importance of it. Yeah, you know what? I think that's something that I need to make a video on, and I think I'm going to bundle that in with Town, you know, in terms of me talking about that. I'm just a little scared to make Pokemon videos on the channel because you guys didn't watch my last Pokemon video, so I'm just a little scared with Pokemon content. So maybe if I talk about Town, that might be more appealing, then I can mix in some Pokemon stuff with it. But yeah, I think it's important too. I think it's very important for a company not to just be solely focused on one IP, right? Then you turn into a Gearbox, right? You turn into a Gearbox where all you do, I mean, they publish other stuff, but in terms of what you develop, all you're known for is Borderlands, and nobody else will buy anything else like Battleborn or anything like that, right? So yeah, it's very important for a company to have multiple different IPs, especially the Pokemon company, Game Freak, you know. So I think it's important, and I'm going to talk about it probably in a video, maybe tomorrow morning's video, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming E3. I'm gonna be streaming everything. I'm gonna be streaming everything for E3, so it's gonna be dope. No problem, Switch Gen. No problem. Tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence Junior 2K if you want to ask a question. But I see your question here. You think Final Fantasy VII Remake will have a bundle? Probably. Party Man says, are you still feeling the burn from the Falcon Dittos yesterday? God, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I have no idea. No idea what you're talking about. I see nothing. Nothing happened. Oh my gosh, nothing happened yesterday. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Will Beautiful Joe ever get a third game? I don't know, man. Probably not. Oh man, I don't care, dude. I got my knees in. I got my Falcon Punch. I don't care if I lost ultimately at the end. All that matters is that I Falcon Punch Chuba and I need him first. You guys don't understand. All that matters is that I got him first. That's all that matters. Yeah, he got me afterwards, but all that matters is that I did it first. It was the first in Ultimate. So he can sit there and say, "Oh, well, I did this at the end." That's fine, but who was the first? Who was the first to do it? Me. I was the first. It's all that matters, baby. All that matters. You got Falcon Punch by Gunslinger, but it doesn't matter. Gunslinger, it's not. That's different. Me and Chuba have history going back to Smash 4. We're talking about me versus Chuba. This is different. Gunslinger's a new kid on the block. Chuba's old school. So we're talking about old school versus old school. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about new school. Gunslinger is awesome. Shout out to Gunslinger. Yes, he did do that. But I'm talking about new school. And did his Falcon Punch kill me? I don't remember. We're talking about new school. Me and Chuba have a storied rivalry of Falcon Dittos where I usually lose. But this time, it's not based on who wins it's based on who's the most disrespectful Falcon possible. Because there was times that we were clearly doing stuff that we wouldn't do. We would be getting edge guarded to hell. We would sit there. This man Chuba would air dodge. He'd be like right here. This dude would air. Here's the stage. Here's Chuba. This dude would air dodge straight back to where I am so he wouldn't get so he wouldn't get stopped. He wouldn't get down there. This dude would air dodge, just land right where I'm at and get punished with a dash attack or get punished like with a forward smash or something. This dude would land right where I'm at so he wouldn't get kneed or he wouldn't get stopped. So we were doing all sorts of stuff. It was about who is the most disrespectful. It's not, wins and losses. Yeah, Chuba bought. In terms of wins and losses, yeah, he bought me. He bought me. Dude, I went down and kneed this dude when there was no need. This dude, Chuba, and he saw how I was playing. And I set the tone for the matches. Because Chuba was right here. Here's the stage. Chuba's right here. I go all the way down out to like right here and knee this dude. And I know I'm not going to make it back. I know I'm going to lose the stock. But I still did it just so I can get the knee. I still did it. Heck yeah, there was one time, I think it was like on, what was it, Yoshi's Story or Yoshi's Island or one of them two or whatever it was. Where, dude, I could have won. Like, I could have grabbed him and back throwed him. I'm like, I ain't grabbing him and back throwing him. I'm looking for the knee. I'm looking for the disrespectful finish. This is a different. I don't care if I win or lose with Ditto. It's about how disrespectful can I be. I'll lose every time. If I get 3 knees or if I get 2 knees and I still lose and Chuba gets 0 knees, I don't care. I won. I don't care if I lose the match. I got 2 knees. Heck yeah, I was going for. How many times did I down air and miss? There's so many times where, like, dude, like if I'm trying to play to win, I'm not gonna sit there and do down air with Captain Falcon and then when he can easily just get back to the stage and then down air me. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really playing to win. I was playing for disrespect and ended up getting bodied for it at times and disrespected back, but that's what you gotta do. It's Falcon, baby. Disrespect wins. When it's Falcon Dittos, it's disrespect. Disrespect wins. The funniest thing is when I think I got like a Falcon Punch or whatever and I got a knee. I think it was on Pokemon Stadium 2 or whatever. And I was just crazy taunting and Chuba was just standing there and taking it. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. Even though he could have punished me, I'm like, show me your moves. Come on. Show me your moves. Show me your moves. I couldn't stop. She was just like when he could have easily punished me because I'm just sitting there taunting the hell out of him. He just stands there. That's how it is with Falcon Diddles, man. There's a code, there's a rule. Oh my gosh, man. So much fun. Thank you, low tier Geralt. I appreciate that. Yeah, I use Power Director to edit my videos. Yeah, I was going for suicidal stuff. Yeah, Party Man, you wanna do Falcon Dittos? That's cool. You do Falcon Dittos. I have no problem doing Falcon Dittos. They're fun. I get super hyped during Falcon Dittos because it's like I ain't worried. I'm just worried about just as disrespectful as possible. I think with Chuba, when we did it in Smash 4, it was just like, okay, who can win with Falcon just because that's what it was. But now it's like it's went beyond. This is Ultimate. This is Ultimate, baby. It's like we can't do the same thing. This is Ultimate. It's not about who just wins. It's about who's the most disrespectful Falcon out there? That's really what it comes down to. So I will concede that Chuba did get me. He was definitely the more disrespectful Falcon. So he's got that title right now. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see who's the most disrespectful Falcon. We'll see. I'm gonna work out a couple Falcon things, and then I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back, Chuba. Oh snap! Your super chat did go through. Sorry about that, Dennis. Sorry, I was in my I was in my Falcon talk. Dennis J with the $8 or 8 British pound donation. Thank you so much, Dennis J. Appreciate that. This is all right. One last one today. Battle Torn of the Golden Country. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. You guys give some love. Shenanigans emotes. Dennis J with another donation. That was about 5 minutes ago. Sorry about that, Dennis Elite Ninja. My man. Sorry about that. Yes, that did go through. And let's go ahead and get you going here, my man. Let's go ahead and get you going. Battle Torna. However, I will say for next time, if you're going to donate like that, try to use Streamlabs. Because they'll pop up right here on my extra thing. I don't have to look at this other thing for Super Chat. But try to use that. But thank you so much for the Super Chat donations. I appreciate that. Torn of the Golden Country Battle. All right. X Knight says, should I get 3 houses or finish my backlog of games? Also, yes, you should get Fire Emblem 3 houses. Screw your backlog. Okay, didn't know. I will do. Yeah, it's link in the description. That was a little bit better for me as a streamer because YouTube takes 30% of super chats for some reason. I don't know why, and they're the only platform to take that much percentage out of a donation platform, like to streamers or like content creators. There's no other platform in the world that takes 30% in terms of like you set it up right for like whatever it is. Like Streamlabs doesn't do it, Patreon doesn't do it. Twitch doesn't do it. Mixer doesn't do it. Nobody does. YouTube's the only streaming platform that takes 30%, and they've given no reason why outside of they just do. So that's the only issue that I have with Super Chat. But like I said, I'm never going to disable it because I know some people can't use Streamlabs or whatever the case is, and I'm grateful for anything that I do get though. I just do want to make sure that I point that out. I am grateful for anything. So yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. No problem, Dennis J, man. I appreciate it. Healing Halo. Thoughts on the new info on Mario Kart Tour? Yeah, I talked about it yesterday, Psycho Pie. It's a mobile game. I don't know why people like, all of a sudden people have like, it's like Fire Emblem Fire Emblem Heroes comes out, microtransactions. Characters that have better powers than others, gotcha mechanics. Dragalia Lost comes out, same thing. Nintendo's most successful franchises are those. Mario Kart Tour comes out, and everyone acts like the freaking Pikachu meme. Like, are people actually surprised? Like, why are you surprised? It's a mobile, free-to-play mobile game, where all the other successful free-to-play mobile games did the same thing. Like, why is everybody acting like why are YouTubers acting like the Pikachu meme? Oh, I know why, because like I said, money. I get that. But it's like, I just don't get like how some people are like, oh my god! Like, it's a free-to-play mobile game. Nintendo's done it before. Yes, there's certain characters that have more powers, and like, it's a mobile game. Seriously acting like the Pikachu meme. Oh my god! Like really? Yes. Gotcha mechanics, free to play mobile. Some characters have more boost than other characters, or more whatever power or speed. Yeah, makes sense. Free to play mobile. Free to play mobile. Stupid. Let's talk about the new games announced to be added to the Genesis Classic Collection Mini. What are the new games announced? I didn't see the list. How dare Nintendo put microtransactions and crap, timer crap in their gotcha mechanics and their free to play mobile game? I know, seriously. People aren't actually really like core gamers aren't actually really concerned about this at all. They're not. Most people are obviously aren't. I think they're just obviously people are talking about it just because it's a hot topic. It's Mario Kart, you know, so it's something to talk about, and that's the reason why you see people talking about making it. And you gotta say it in a way to where it's like, obviously, like when people talk about mobile games and everything, even if it's not for the target audience, Like, you still gotta say the right things, right? When it comes to like, oh yeah, microtransactions bad, this bad, that bad, because you just have to. But most people don't give a damn, because we already have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we already know that the next Mario Kart isn't gonna be like that. So that's the thing. Most people know that, but it's something that you just gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I don't make videos on mobile games. I'm not a big mobile game dude. Like, I didn't make videos on like I'm not big like talking about mobile games. Like, whenever mobile games come up, I might make a video, like one video or two on it, but like it gets like, there's so many times like where Fire Emblem Heroes has content, right? And I'm like, man, I should talk about this. Like, I see other people making content on Fire Emblem Heroes and they're getting views, and I'm like, and I record a video and I start talking about mobile games and I just lose, and I'm just like, I'm like, I don't want to talk about this crap. Like, I have no passion, no real desire to sit there and talk about mobile games or even care about mobile games. You know, it's just not there. So like I said, I might make a video or two. I might try. For example, I uploaded gameplay of Fire Emblem Heroes, and like it's fun for a bit, but I don't know. There's just something about it, man. It's just an issue. I don't know. Torn of the Jazz Country. Let's go, Dennis. What's the next Nintendo mobile game? Dr. Mario, I think. Sigma Avatar says Mario Kart Tour is not bad. I see how the microtransactions will be, but you rarely run out of stamina. The gacha part can be avoided as a free play. I know it can. That's the reason why I'm not overreacting. And like I said, that's the reason why I'm not overreacting and doing all this, because it's like Nintendo's not going to make it to where you can't freaking play the game at all if it's free to play. Like, they're not going to do it that way. And once again, this is just how mobile games operate. They have Dragalia Lost, they have their games that they already do that, so I'm not going to sit here and overreact and sit there and complain about a free-to-play. It's a free-to-play mobile game. And like I said, if these type of things are inside a regular, normal game, then absolutely, then I'm going to sit there and say, because it affects what I actually care about. But if I don't care about a mobile game, I'm not going to sit there and like act surprised and act worried and concerned when this crap has already been done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. It's not a $60 game. It's free. It's free to play. Do people want the whole game for free? And like, to actually just want you to make it and you can just play access? It's free to play. So I'm not gonna sit there and get upset about that type of stuff. And like I said, but I agree, like people talking about it, I agree that there should be conversation. I agree that it's okay to be upset. I agree with all the people that are making videos or saying stuff like, oh, well, they're upset, or like, I agree, like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do that. So I get it. You know, it's just, for me, it's just like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I care about Mario Kart Tour. Like, I can't. I can try. I can fake it, like I've done it before with other mobile games. I can fake it for you guys, but it's just not fun. You know, I just don't find that fun, and I don't care about Mario Kart Tour. I really don't. You know. Let's see here. I think I already read that. Karen Buckley says, which do you think is more likely to happen? N64 Classic / Mini or N64 games on the Switch Online? Probably the Classic or Mini, since we've heard about that more. So, BC said, let's talk about the games and now add it to this. Okay, well, tell me. I told you to tell me what games that you're talking about. I don't know which ones. So tell me the games, VC. Yo, what's up, Ice Boy? What's up, man? Would you rather not make a video than not... Hold up. I would rather you not make a video than not be genuine. Exactly. Like, I can try to force myself to like it. For example, like Fire Emblem, like, you know, Heroes. I can try to like give it a try, you know, and see if I like this. And whenever I make a video on it, or if I've talked about it, there's some enjoyment because it's Fire Emblem, but there's no passion there. So to sit there and complain, or to sit there and talk about, oh, well, these microtransactions, or this, or orbs and stuff like that, or crappy polls, or, you know, gotcha, like, to sit there, I just don't care enough. I played the game, it was kind of fun, but like, it took up too much data on my phone, and I don't care. You know, like, at the end of the day, I'd rather just not make the video at all. Or I'd rather just talk about, like, if you guys want to talk about Fire Emblem Heroes or something, I'll do it in a live stream, because that doesn't take much effort. But I'm not going to sit here and edit a video and talk about it and make it, like, trying to turn it into, like, a deal, because it's not. It's a free-to-play mobile game, and we've already seen this before from them. So it's like I said, I kind of refrain from making videos on mobile games, you know? So I can try, though. I can try to like it, or I can try to discuss it. Let's see here. I love Fire Emblem, but I'm not invested in Heroes at all. It's whatever to me. Exactly. It's the same thing to me. I'm not invested in it. It's whatever, you know. How's your progress in Dragon Quest Heroes 2? I've only streamed it once, so that's going to be a stream game for me. So I'm not playing it off stream much, or at all. If it was portable, though, like if it was a good portable version, or if like the Switch version came over, maybe I'd play it. But I mean, to be honest, like, I don't really play a lot of games outside of the stream, unless it's like, sometimes I'll play a little bit of Smash Brothers if I'm not feeling good, if I'm not physically, but if I'm just like mentally, if I'm just like, oh man, like I'm kind of done for the day, I want to have a little bit of fun time for myself, I'll actually play Smash Bros. That's what makes me happy, is playing Smash. Like just playing quick play and finding some good players online at the top of Elite Smash makes me happy. So I'll do that. As long as there's no bad connection. If there's stupid connections and all that, then I'm mad. But I've been running, whenever I do play at night, I've been running into really good players at the top of Elite Smash, like 4.7 million and up. So yeah, it's been good for the past like few weeks. I've been running into some pretty good players, some garbage, but some good players. So that makes me happy. Let's see here. What's your problem with road games? I'm an adult. I don't have time to sit there and play a game 5 billion times over and go back to the beginning of the game. Five Nights and Freddy says, what's up, my dude? What's up, man? You're a little late, dude. We're almost done with the stream. All right, take it easy, Jetty. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for the stream. I think we got all the questions there. Please make sure you guys check out the videos for today. We had 2 banger videos. So we're gonna go ahead and link some of those right here. So we have a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Make sure you guys check that out. All right, Five Nights. Sorry. Hey, we have the nightcap. Before you guys go, listen to all the stuff that I'm about to say. We have a nightcap. The Falcon Ditto, I don't know if it's up. I don't think I've put it up yet, but it might be on the PE Live. Check out the PE Live. It says Smash Gameplay. I think it's the latest PE Live that I went. I gotta check. I gotta double check. I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Nick. What's it called? I'll put it right towards the video part, so you don't have to watch like the whole thing. Check out my Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 video. Also, make sure you check out my Mortal Kombat 11 video and Switch MPD sales, MK11 and Switch MPD. Good stuff for both of those videos. Thank you guys for watching them. Doing better than we did yesterday with the Pokemon video. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm probably going to be working on some stuff. I think I'm going to work on like a town video for tomorrow morning, or a Fire Emblem 3 Houses video. So look forward to that. I know Psychopath was asking about some of my content for the next couple days. I think I'm going to be working on a Fire Emblem 3 Houses video and town. And maybe even like a most anticipated games list video as well, because there's a lot of cool games. Maybe like my top 10 most anticipated games coming up. So I'm going to be probably working on that for the next couple days. I think I'm going to do some brainstorming, and whatever I feel has the best best content in terms of what I can talk about, I'm going to do that. So there you go. There's both of those videos. And if you haven't seen my Pokemon video, make sure you check it out. But it seems like that one's going to be more of a flop, so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But yeah, that's all good. Those are the videos up. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. If you are not following me on Twitter, you need to make sure that you follow me on Twitter so you can get all the latest updates on what we do and everything. All right, man. Make sure you do that. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description, but I'll also have a link for you as well. Darksiders Definitive Edition is also coming to the Switch, so also wanted to put that out there. So yeah. All right, so here's the link for my Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on there. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. We'll be back for the nightcap. We have the PE nightcap around, or sorry, not the nightcap. The PE podcast, 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. Eastern time with myself, Jordan Fringe, and Baron tonight for the PE podcast. Don't miss it. It's going to be really funny. I think we always go into this barely knowing what we're going to talk about and end up going off on tangents on other things. So check out the PE podcast tonight, 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you guys back here in about 3 hours, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys later. Peace.